Ever wondered why some INFJs, known as the advocates and the dreamers, find themselves single? Today, we'll unravel this mystery, delving into the world of INFJs, the personalities that stand for introversion, intuition, feeling, and judging. These unique individuals with their rare blend of dreamy idealism and logical pragmatism often find themselves navigating the tricky waters of relationships a bit differently. So, what's holding them back from their picture-perfect love story? Intrigued? Let's delve into the 6 reasons why some INFJs are single. First, INFJs often have high standards. This comes from a deep desire for authenticity and integrity in their relationships. They seek partners who mirror these values, which narrows their dating pool. But remember, this isn't a flaw. It's simply a reflection of their commitment to genuine connection. They'd rather be single than settle for less than what they believe they deserve. This high bar they set can sometimes mean a longer wait for the right partner. So, their high standards can often leave INFJs waiting for the right person. Second, INFJs need their alone time. As introverts at heart, they often retreat into their inner world to recharge. This solitude is essential to their well-being. It's their way of processing emotions and thoughts. However, this characteristic can be misunderstood by others. Some may perceive it as aloofness or even disinterest, when in reality, they are just refueling their energies. This misinterpretation can lead to misconceptions about their intentions or feelings. Their need for personal space can sometimes be misinterpreted, leading to them being single. Third, INFJs often fear emotional vulnerability. Despite their deep empathetic nature, they grapple with revealing their own emotions. It's like having a treasure chest of feelings, but fearing the key might get lost in the wrong hands. This fear, this reluctance to open up, can act as a roadblock in their romantic endeavors. They might hold back, erecting walls around their hearts, stifling the very connection they yearn for. Their fear of emotional vulnerability can often keep them from forming romantic connections. Fourth, INFJs are often misunderstood. Now, this isn't a surprise. INFJs, being the rarest personality type, are a bit of an enigma to most people. They have a unique way of viewing the world, processing information, and relating to others. This distinct perspective, while it's a strength in many ways, can also be a bit of a double-edged sword. Why? Well, it's simple. When you see the world differently, it can be challenging for others to understand your thoughts, feelings, and motivations. This misunderstanding can lead to feelings of loneliness and disconnect in relationships. Imagine trying to communicate in a language that only you understand. Frustrating, right? This is often the reality for INFJs. They might feel like they're constantly translating themselves, trying to make their inner world understandable to others. This constant explanation can be exhausting. Being misunderstood can make it challenging for INFJs to find a partner who truly gets them. Fifth, INFJs prefer deep, meaningful connections. This isn't to say they shun all social interaction, far from it. INFJs are social creatures, but they crave a certain depth in their relationships that goes beyond casual banter and superficial camaraderie. They yearn for a profound bond, a connection that dives beneath the surface and taps into the core of who they truly are. This longing for depth extends into their romantic pursuits. Casual dating or fleeting flings, those are not for INFJs. They're in it for the long haul, seeking partners who can match their intensity, understand their complex nature, and share in their rich inner world. However, finding such profound connections isn't always easy. Our world often prioritizes speed and convenience over depth and meaning, and this can make the dating landscape seem rather bleak for our INFJ friends. Their preference for deep connections can make the dating process feel daunting. But when they do find that connection, it's nothing short of magical. So, these are the 6 reasons why some INFJs are single. They maintain high standards, require their alone time, fear emotional vulnerability, often feel misunderstood, and prefer deep, meaningful connections. It's a unique blend of characteristics that make INFJs who they are. Remember, being single isn't a bad thing, especially if it means waiting for the right connection that meets your standards and understands your complex, beautiful INFJ nature.